I almost forgot to talk about the drama that happened last week in Martinsville between Chase and Denny. The drama that's went through this past week as well. Um, Denny talking out of his ass, trying to save his ass from being the most hated driver now in NASCAR, and that's saying something because Kyle Busch is right up there with him. So two JGR cars are two drivers, I should say, are now pretty much the most hated in NASCAR. Because first, Kyle Busch is an ass, acts like a child. Denny is around, probably acts the same way, and drives like a dirty, dirty driver. So, and it showed at Martinsville when he wrecked Chase on purpose. He stood there, lied to the camera, saying, "I'm not standing here saying I wrecked him on purpose, and there's no intent." And I'm like, I saw the replay going in, like coming up onto the turn, like the corner. Chase is going into it. Here comes. Chase didn't even have a chance to get into the corner. Denny laid back like this, and then came, and you could see him press on the gas into the corner to get under Chase and move it, like wreck him. That was ridiculous. Anyway, the thing that stirred up the most is what Texas did. Put up a poster, like posters everywhere of Chase being called the People's Champion after last week at Martinsville, like 2 weeks ago, I should say now. And it had like him and Denny like arguing and on track, and Chase's face like right there. It says Chase Elliott is People's Champion, and towards Denny was asked about it. Of course, he got butthurt and just went like, "Oh, as long as Dale's in the sport, he's the People's Champion." I'm like, way to be butthurt, dude. Way to get butthurt and be salty about it. Denny's supposedly reached out to Chase via phone, whatever, text, whatever you want to call it. Chase has not responded. I wouldn't either. According to Chase, he's still pissed and frustrated because that was his shot at his ticket to Homestead. He was like, every time I thought about it, it just drove me off the wall more. And he told the media people, like, before they even asked, like, about Denny in general, that were about retaliation. He's like, don't ask me about if I'm gonna get him back this week. Don't go there. I'm not answering any questions about it, and da da da. And someone on Twitter is like, as media people, we're allowed to ask questions about certain things and blah blah blah. And Chase has no right to tell us what to do and tell them what to do. And I'm like, he didn't tell you what to do. He has a right to say, I specifically don't want to be asked this question. That is his right as a driver, especially when he's been asked probably that question about 1,000 times over the week before Texas. So he has every right to turn down those questions and say ahead of time, I do not want to answer those questions or hear those questions anymore. So, and of course, Denny's like, I'm not worried about how Chase is gonna race me or anyone else, and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, you should be worried. You should. You got pissed off Chase, who you wrecked his chances of that first win and his chance at Homestead, and became the most hated driver in NASCAR. So you should be watch out for all the other playoff drivers who are gonna come after you. I guarantee you they're gonna race you differently. I can't wait for Phoenix, because he's gonna race you just as hard as to piss you off, Denny. I guarantee you. So I just want to talk about the Martinsville drama that happened. And people are just, Denny fans are delirious and obnoxious. They call us, like Chase fans, crybabies. They cry more than anybody after that incident. Us Chase fans have a right to be pissed. So we're just calling Denny out on his crap and saying how much we do not like his actions and how he keeps lying about what he did. So, just saying. At Denny fans, like, you're being obnoxious and being a crybaby. Like, don't be rude to me just because I'm a Denny fan. Like, I don't give two craps what who's your fan. You're a fan of. Like, I really don't. Like, I was correcting you and stating facts that Chase and Denny were next to each other in the garage based on points, where they are in points. Chase was in 8th last week, and Denny was in 7th. Now it's Chase in 7th. And yeah, so that means how it's going to work this week. Jimmy's going to, for the garage area, Jimmy, then Chase, then Blaney, and then Denny. And then it goes the top 4. So, I guess, educate people, it goes by points in the garage area. So it's going to be Jimmy, Chase, and da. So that's why. Someone said I was being rude to them because they were a Denny fan. I'm like, I don't care what what driver you support. Just don't be stupid and say the only reason they're standing in the garages next to each other is because of the rivalry and the fight that almost happened at Martinsville. I'm like, no, people, no. It's like NASCAR is doing the job, cause drama. I'm like, no. People are so obnoxious and delirious. There's so many ignorant people out there. It drives me insane. So, I honestly can't wait for Phoenix to see what Chase will do with Denny. Because I feel like he's just going to piss Denny off anytime they're next to each other. So, and if there's any retaliation, but I know there won't, I will be there firsthand to see it and possibly film it. So, and since I'll be in Phoenix, if you would like to comment below what drivers you want me to take pictures of or get video of, all that, I will post it on my Instagram, and I'll link my Instagram name, my Twitter, all that down below, along with my Snapchat, because I'll be Snapchatting all weekend in Phoenix. So if you want to follow me on all my social medias, I will put them down below in the description, and I hope you guys have a nice night.